How's it going, everybody? It's me, Shane, and I'm here to give you another Rurouni Kenshin 2023 episode review. Today's episode is episode 13, Battle's End. Before I go any further, please don't let this video end without you hitting that like button, subscribing, or hitting that notification bell to be notified of more videos just like this. I'm laughing because I forgot to put my mic in when I did this before. It's okay. This is not a very long one because a lot of this is, I won't say it's action packed, but it's a lot more doing and a lot more to see in the feel than small details, right? We do get a flashback, but a lot of the, I don't want to say finer details, but a lot of other things are pretty much explained to us, right? We get the ending of this whole thing. We have Mr. Gatling gun horny Kanryu. Like, he's really horny for this Gatling gun. Like, he says, "Ooh, Gatling gun, I love you. Gatling gun, you're the best." Says it in very bad English. "Gatling gun, my darling." He tells the barrel and he burns him after he's talking all this trash because we're gonna get the sacrifice of the Oniwaban shoe in here. Sans Aoshi, right? Poor dude, having to watch his guys fall like that. One of note would be Shikoji, right? He whispers to Kenshin to take care of Sano. He has tons of potential, which he does. Sano has tons of potential. I mean, he beat a guy who has a drug enhanced super body, who was able to absorb bullets and stop Shino from dying. He dies on his feet, eyes go white and everything like that, but he's happy that he was able to protect him. Hyoto and Benishimi, they fall too. You know, Hyoto was moving closer because he has that flame sack. So he's like, "Hey, you shoot me, it could blow you up." And dude just shoots him in the head. And when Benishimi comes out to flick that drill, he gets gunned down. And the drill gets shot by bullets. Dude's so full of himself. Just saying, just dude went from being like nasty business guy to cartoonishly evil. I'm not even kidding. He is cartoonishly evil at this point. Now, on top of Hanya telling Kenshin and the boys where Megumi's being kept, he says he's going to give Kenshin some time so he can grab his blade from the middle of the battlefield and slash Kanryu. Kenshin says he'll just need 10 seconds. Initially said 15. We said, no, I need 10. And he gives him the 10 seconds. And we get a nice little flashback as Aoshi's screaming out his name. You know, he's screaming out the others' names too, but, you know, of Hanya first training with him, his buddies, all kind of giving him advice. And Aoshi telling him, you know, it will also be better if you didn't smile during training so you could focus. He goes, I was smiling. He has his disfigured face. And everybody's on the sideline just kind of smiling. He's like, that's what it felt like to me. He's like, I was smiling. Mister, I got smiling. Which, it's still adorable that they can tell that he was enjoying himself. You know, coming from that sad existence he was in. Now, he does say to Kenshin that it wasn't that he wasn't thinking about what Megumi had been through, but he's much more devoted to Aoshi than a principal that he has, right? Anything Aoshi has him to do, because he rescued him, I'm going to do it. It wasn't that I didn't care what this girl been through, but this is my dude. Which makes sense. That's technically his master, right? This is master. He gets gunned down. Kenshin easily gets there, and Kanryu's goofy self used all the bullets up. You know, it shoots 200 bullets per minute, right? And Kenshin says, you know, don't beg for your life. Why don't you ask that money that you love so dearly? And smashes this dude's teeth in. Just easily knocks his teeth out. As they leave Aoshi there to mourn his friends, they go get Megumi. Megumi's ready to herself, and Sano stops her, saying that's a waste of what Kenshin and Yahiko fought for to come up here and get you. You fought for her too, you jackass. And you know, she's gonna go turn herself into the police because the police have raided the place given all of the commotion. And when she goes down and Kanryu goes, she's in on the opium thing too, but barely having jack-o'-lantern teeth at this point. And before she can say, yeah, that's true, Kenshin puts his hand over her mouth. He knows the captain. After she told them escape through a back route, he's like, no. They know the police, right? Tells them, no, she's not completely responsible. She's here. Can we leave it at that? And obviously, for Kenshin, he's gonna be like, yeah, sure. I mean, that's kind of corrupt, but yeah, of course, he's gonna leave it at that. And during this whole thing, Kanryu saying, but Tosai, that's not true. Shut up. Gives him the death glare, tells him to shut up. And this is where she learns that Kenshin was Hikitori Batosai. He tells her his philosophy and his story. I'm going to save more lives than I took with this blade and remain alive. You can do the same thing. You can be a doctor and take care of not just people who had opium issues. Take care of everybody. That's a good way of atoning for the life. It's more than one way, because if you die, penalty for opium making is death. Apparently, if you die, you can't do more. But if you stay alive and you work towards it, you will reach some way of atoning for this. And even Sanosuke goes, look, you do that, I can forget about the whole thing with my friend and stop blaming you for it. And Yahiko says, yeah, you stay alive, you can eventually meet your family too. So she tearfully thanks them. They all go home. Yahiko and Sanosuke are forced to eat breakfast that Kaoru has made for them. And Megumi wants to join. Mochi your own destiny. Of course you can, right? And when she eats the food, it's like, this is awful. Hilarious. But unfortunately, the Kashin Ryu dojo is full. They don't have room. But Gensai, remember Gensai? He's going to have her as a live-in assistant. So she has a place to stay. The police are just going to sell it as that she was just a witness, which is great for her and everybody involved. She once again tells Kenshin, hey, if you get tired of her being your comrade, I'll be your comrade, right? Or your companion. I'll be your companion. And Kenshin's like, companion for what? Boy, especially knowing what Kenshin has been through, what she's talking about. And Kaoru is funny because she has a sign that says no fox ladies or female foxes on the property. Hilarious. And she was being serious. She tells Sano she was being earnest. Not teasing Kaoru, being earnest to Kenshin. But telling him, hey, you got time to catch up and be manly like Kenshin if you keep down the path you're going. And one thing I did skip over was how Aoshi had beheaded the corpses of his friends so he can bury them. Because when the cops came in, they only saw the 4 bodies. And everyone eventually catches up to him because they didn't see this tall white dude with 4 heads walk forward. No, he took a secret passage. They find a passage. And Kenshin tells him, hey, fight me again one day. And when you beat me, you can put the strongest on those guys' grave markers. Kenshin's basically giving him a reason to live by having himself perpetually be a target for the rest of his life. And, Shino's not going to give up. He even goes into the deep forest. Like someone says, hey, man, don't go in there. People don't go in there. And he goes deep into the forest after burying the heads of his boys. And Aoshi Shinomori is one of the best anime characters I've ever met. I can't wait till you guys are fully exposed to Saito Hajime, based on the actual Saito Hajime from the Shinsengumi. Cannot wait. But all's well that ends well. Honestly, there's not much else to say. Like I said, this is more about emotions and things going on than, I don't want to say specific, more than pinpoint details, right? Next episode is Yahiko's battle, so who knows who Yahiko's fighting, but hopefully, he gets himself another level up and beat somebody. Maybe learn a Kashin Ryu technique where you can say Kashu Ryu Ogi or something. I don't know. But yeah, apparently Megumi's 22. I mean, her and Sanosuke are technically an OTP, at least in the original they were. So we'll see what happens in here. I do hope to see more of her flirting with Kenshin come down somewhere down the road. But yeah, this was enjoyable. I would give it a 4 out of 5. I'm leaning towards 4.5, but it's 4 out of 5 because there are ramifications to this episode. We have settled into another character that we're gonna see again, and we know their backstory. It's gonna be fun to see Aoshi again and again. I can't wait to see Saito. I'm hoping within these next 11 episodes we get Saito. We should. We should, because I'm assuming for the two parts that they're doing, the two cores, 24 episodes, so that means this will wrap up around Christmas time. I'm assuming we're probably going to stop when Kenshin needs to go to Kyoto. The Kyoto arc of Rurouni Kenshin is one of the best arcs. It's one of the reasons why I love the original anime, that Kyoto arc. So I can't wait to see what a modern, more manga accurate version is going to look like. That's gonna be good, y'all. Apparently, the Blu-rays are gonna be coming out October 25th and running until May 2024, whenever they choose to. And it's 3 episodes per Blu-ray. I don't know if they're gonna be here in the States. I know I kind of want to get these, especially if they give me a box art with Aoshi on it and the Oniwaban shoe. I want that, and I want the Kurogasa one, but hey, maybe they'll come out with a box set, right? Maybe it'll be the whole first season. They have to. I hope they do that. That'll be a lot smarter than just here's this month, and we're not bringing it out ever again. I hope they don't do that. But let me know what you think of all of this in the in the comment section down below, please. Thoroughly enjoyed this 4 out of 5. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of more videos like this. Share the video so others can see what a grand time we're having. A grand old time. A GT, if you will. Guys, please be good, be blessed. Wash those hands, drink you some water, take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there, all right? Be good to yourselves, be good to others. Either way it goes, don't be a jerk, all right? All right? Remember, you have a reason to go on. You won't need a revenge plot like Aoshi, but there are people out there that care about you, much like how Kenshin cares about Aoshi as well. Make sure you reach out to them. All right, talk to somebody. There's someone out there that would rather talk to you today than to miss you and mourn you tomorrow. As a matter of fact, give me a follow. My social media is in the description down below. Send me a message. I will respond. Just say, if you just want to say hi, say hi. I'll say hi right back. I promise. As long as you're not a jerk, I won't be a jerk either. Well, guys, I can't wait to see you next week. Can't wait to see what Yahiko's getting up to. Until next time, I'll see you. Oral